Hey guys, I wanted to thank everyone for the really kind reaction over the Simpsons comics. Wasn't sure, but it's nice to know that you dug them. That was cool. It's something so American and wholesome, but still very cool about the Simpsons. I still dig them, even though I haven't watched the show in so long. So anyway, maybe you want to show some more cartoony books. I'm just going to run through this box. It's somewhat complete, somewhat organized. I've been working on these for quite a few years now. So let's get started on these. So Ren and Stimpy. This was in Wizard magazine. I like how they're looking in a front window of a shop. It's a scratch and sniff cover, issue one. Mine has not been in the bag, I think, ever, because it's a newsstand. So I don't believe it's scented. It's a Bill Ray cover, WRAY. It's really chill cover, even though Ren's pretty livid. I lost my zoom. Hold on. Let's go back in. There we go. That's about right. All right. Yeah, I was better off with the light too. Oh shoot! This is I switched to ultra wide lens. Anyway, that's issue one. Yeah. I don't know if I need this in ultra wide, but just roll with it. Issue two. It's Mad Scientist cover. Yeah, the ultra wide's okay. I don't know. I don't know if we need this in 78 millimeter. Issue three. Um, it's an interesting cover. Fidel Castro style. Crash Dummy. This is a good one. It's the one where Ren gets all hyped up on coffee. They become beatniks. They go to a little Jive coffee bar, and it's kind of like Ren doing his great Cornholio thing. If that was his shtick. I love these painted covers, man. Issue five's nice. Ren and Stimpy show in space. I think Space Madness is maybe one of the greatest shorts they ever did. That was top of the line. Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, this is cool. I love some Powdered Toast Man. It's a cool Spider-Man too. I like I like everything going on here. It's fun. Just can't help but laugh when I look at these. Oh man, see. In his corner, he's got some gritty kitty litter. Plug in the X-Men, 63 to 93. Look at some of these character types. That's very like 70s, like Rocky and Bullwinkle style of characters. Look at this guy's nose. It's crazy. You got your hardcore, hard boiled, neo noir, the Maltese Stimpy. Man, I love these. Native Son. I don't know. I don't know if that's culturally offensive or not, but it's a newsstand. Keep going. Jacuzzi time. No lifeguard on duty. You can see at one point they started calling this Marvel Comics absurd. Became the imprint. Yeah, he's always just going crazy, man. And Stimson J Cat's at the root of it. Man, he just looks psyched out. This is a very emotional comic. It dealt with a very stressed out character and a very ignorant, indifferent, blissfully unaware character. Ice cream clones. I need Tat Comics over here. Tat Comics does the best. Ren Hoek. I think I showed this years ago for a Halloween video. Goo Gum leaves. Goo Gum. Taking a little rip at the Marvel Monsters comics of the 50s, I guess. I love it. Hokey Halloween horror. You got a Western. Brain Dead or Alive. I like the direct edition being straight up the middle. I like how they respected the symmetry. I mean, obviously it's got a nice balance to it. I respect that they did that. They could have really thrown off the cover by throwing it over here or over there. Just nice respect to the art conception there. All right, we got a Christmas cover. I love the Nickelodeon tree right there. That's a happy cover, man. $1.70. These were a little bit more expensive. I guess Laugh's sale. Oh, yeah. King. What would King do? A return to sender. Yeah, right. This is like a tribute to vaudeville, maybe. Just cool. Look at that Nickelodeon logo. They were just owning it, man. They were just going full double dare on that logo. 18. I got this one years ago. Airborne Sapper comic fan pulled this out of a box for me. And Airborne being in the service, I thought, man, that's cool. Happy Memorial Day to Airborne Sapper comic fan. Thank you for being in the Air Force. Semper Fi. Represent. Issue 19. Elephant. It's a white cover, man. Get someone to draw something on that. And my little token. Issue. Oh, Muddy Mud Skipper. All right. That's cool. Here's Muddy. You lousy bums. I loved all the old kind of 50s jargon slang they'd throw into this. In this issue, Stimpy sings "I'm Missing the Cat." Okay, Stimpy's out on the fence singing to the moon. Nice. And the Nickelodeon logo is a book. Gotcha. Oh man, that's great. The yak. I want to see the horse though. The nope, didn't like it. We got the shaving scum and the sink drain. Yak though. Oh, we got Stimpy's cousin, Little Red Hoek. Log, the wolf. Another Halloween kind of cover. Oh, okay. I'm talking a lot about boxing lately. Yeah, there's got the bell. That's cool. Issue 23. So 2 years into the run. Looks like they're printing dirty cash. Box tops. Shredomatic. Box top collection. Yeah, it makes about as much sense as collecting all these comics. That's a cool logo right there. Dogzilla. Keep going. Sorry, I just like looking at these. Oh man. Oh wait, that's Ren's cousin. What is his cousin, Sven? Oh man. That's rough when your own family reminds you of the cat that makes your life a living hell, keeps his blood pressure through the air. Raiders of the Lost Yak. Yeah. Nice octopus. Nice, man. Back when the most recent Indiana Jones movie was The Last Crusade, my dad and I went to an Edwards cinema in the Buena Park Mall, Filthy the Monkey, and we saw we saw The Last Crusade with Sean Connery. We saw that movie June 14th, 1989. I know that exact date because my dad dropped me off at my friend Raymond's house, visited the Sonoys, and that day my dad took my brother to Bellflower Hospital and took my mother to Bellflower Hospital. My brother was brought into this earth. So that's 35 years ago. Almost to the day. June 14th is coming up real quick. Wiener Barons. Okay. Wiener Barons. Wow, okay. We got here some, what do you call them, carnies? Yeah. It's cool. Excuse me, I just gotta do something. I don't know, it's just bugging me, all this black space over here. 1 second. I just can't deal with it. Can't deal with all the negative space. Yeah. Yeah, now we're cooking. That's a quality production there. Too much shadow on set. Bring a long box lid over. Filthy rich. Oh, dirty cash. Look at the Benjamins. Okay, now they're in the slammer. That's why you don't counterfeit dough. You get the ball and chain. Cat with the cake with the safe. Am I looking at that right? What does that get them? A cake with the safe. I could probably store some comics in there. I keep saying safe, but it's a file cabinet. Oh, it's a file. Dang it. Man, that was a slow burn there, Rig. Call me in the morning and I'll give you the visual punchline on this one. Alright, it's a log. His driver's license is expired, okay. And they got these little sub covers. It's sort of an elongated corner box. And this is like, yeah, they're officially Marvel Absurd. 3 years in. Another Halloween-y cover. Yeah, these kind of corner box. You get like a second cover. It's like a comic strip right on the cover. I like it. Aliens Abduct. Shit, 38. Man, that's a mean looking gator. I don't even know what's going on here. Some kind of a future cover where living matter is obsolete. Kind of reminds me of the second Hellraiser movie where they actually visit that world and they see what's the character called? Not Goliath, but I can't think of what it is. Anyway. It's cool. Sleepy Hollow. Get down. Alright, the Hessian. Oh man, that's cool. Your head here. Is that a threat? I don't like the implication of oh man. Thought I had more time. I had more time. Yeah. Oh well. At least they get to be immortalized on a Ren and Stimpy cover, issue 40. Cans. It's just a working man's cover. Stimpy's got a shopping list. It's cool. We got a Shamu cover. Shamu, the famous orca from SeaWorld. Bad fish. Snippy's making a filet-o-fish. Oh, look at the seal. I love seals, man. They're just sea dogs. I'm down with seal. I'm gonna resist the urge to play Kiss from a Rose right there. Oh, look at this. It's a knit or a flea or something. Oh, that got him. Look at that. Panel to panel progression would tell you that this guy's already dead by the time we get to this point. But it's corner box comic strip logic, so he's all good. 44. Last issue. Okay. That's the theme. Oh man, look at that. So Ren is Stimpy and Stimpy is Ren. Alright, cool, man. And we got some specials. Powdered Toast Man special. Some clearly very fine issue from the good people at Lone Star Comics. Thank you, Lone Star. It's a nice, very fine. I'd call it near mint, but I appreciate them downplaying it. I mean, these are kind of kids comics, so anytime you can get these in pretty good shape, I always bump them up a grade. You're not supposed to do that. Kind of stands to reason though, right? This is Around the World in a Daze. So it's just a drug culture cover. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. Powdered Toast Man. Cereal. That's cool. Some nice colored pencil work down there. I like the texture. Oh, that's a great I almost said John Krasinski. What's his name? John Kricfalusi. It's another special. Masters of Time and Space. We got a stopwatch this time. That's nice. I guess these specials are numbered. I don't know. I just kind of have them in there. Force Works. Featuring Powdered Toast Man, Cinnamon Toast Girl, French Toast Man, Membla Toast Man, together for the first time in one mighty zine. Okay, so that's kind of an FF1 cover swipe, I guess. Before we even called them cover swipes. So what do we got? Oh, yeah, I started a Ren and Stimpy run. These DC Warner Brothers comics, they're tough to put together. I was kind of working on this run, but man, it's these are hard to find. I kind of stopped looking. I figure I gotta maybe make a checklist and just let these find me because they're tough to hunt in any kind of decent shape. Pinky and the Brains, just there's some great covers to this run too. I'd love to get Reffing on Hamlet. Okay, so I got more cartoon stuff. Here's Skeleton Warriors 1. Bad to the Bone. It's a cool show. Even cooler toy line, to be honest with you. Issue 2. Got issue 3. Enter the Shadow Realm. Based on the animated series. Issue 4. Then we got the Pirates of Dark Water. Got a lot of help from Davis Comic Finds on this one. These covers are beautiful. They remind me a lot of Animation Cells, which I wisely don't collect. I mean, I have one, but that's not really a collection. I mean, yeah, I don't want to get an Animation Cells. That's a whole other thing. A couple issue 1s, anyway. Issue 2. I wish there was a cartoon of the Conan the Adventurer series. I love that show with Needle, the little baby phoenix that loves pomegranate. I love Needle. So this says part 3 of a 6-part series, but you know sometimes they lie. You know they do. Forget that character's name. It's just another great cover. I mean, look. It looks a lot like those Crystar covers, you know? Just the way they'd go to town. Darkwater 5. Just beautiful. Look at that captive cover. It's a Ren bondage cover. It's a different Ren, though. A braver Ren. Issue 6. Oh. Alright, there goes my shadowless shot. We need leg room. Okay. Couldn't feel my feet. Okay. Where's that one again? I get so many doubles. Issue 7. I had to wait for this one in auction. It's the last issue, so some people wanted more money. Now it's a 9-issue series? I don't think it was it? No, it was. They kept going. Wow, it went to 9? This must have been an arduous battle. I don't remember. Dang. I don't remember these. That's scary. Wow, they got me for an extra issue or 2. Some Merry Melodies comics, just because Bugs Bunny was so funny. And these were made for adults. I mean, these were basically, you know, they'd show a 1 or 2 reeler animation short. Is that Lola Bunny? Oh. Shut up. But yeah, there's a lot of jokes. They got a Tennessee Williams, Foghorn Leghorn. There's a lot of stuff. This is just kind of the folly of life. Meep meep. Yosemite Sam. Well, he's just an asshole. Get Tweety. So we got John Travolta, Rene Russo, and Danny DeVito, and Gene Hackman. No, right? Appetite plays... Oh, they're just going to eat the bird. Just a little yellow canary. It's another Indiana Jones. Alive and well with the Indiana Jones spoofing. There was a magazine, but there's really no Tiny Toon Adventures. Hey guys, yeah, I'm going swimming after this. It's a 1950s men's bathing suit I'm wearing. Is this the end of Pinky and the I don't know. What are they going to do? I mean, the same thing they always do. Try to take over the world. That actor that does the voice for Brain, it's the voice for Orson Welles in the Ed Wood movie. It's Vincent D'Onofrio as the actor, but it's that particular voice actor, just professional Orson Welles voice. This is a very good issue. The entire issue is set up like a EC pre-code horror story, and that's Mindy, and she's looking for buttons. Instead, she found a little doll from Vignette Horror. It's an X-Files cover. It's a very disturbing cover too. The Warner sister, you'd like her if you kissed her. Of course. Favorite movie from 1994. My brother and I are torn. What was the better year for movies, 94 or 99? There's a lot of good movies in those years. See the Stars for $10. So what, they take you out back and hit you over the head with a mallet? Wow, that's like a lobotomy, man. Oh, hello, nurse. And then we got this Minx, Slappy Skrull, Rita and Runt. That's Buttons, Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. The nurse. That's Squit, Pesto, and I think it's Bobby. Good feathers. Maybe you should see a psychiatrist. It's Fabu. It's a nice green cover. Doesn't it just look like... Don't you just remember this color, like a lot of your 60s, like your Silver Age DC. And you always look at that and you're like, is that faded? Is that the true green? Yeah, what's this character? Well, anyway, I think they kind of wrote her out of the show. There's all these dogs just spamming on her. So, cute little innocent baby girl and her dog just trying to save her life, and you got these people who are going to run them over on a roller coaster. Is that same shade of green? It's a bomb. The most explosive issue ever. So, kind of hard to find the numbers on these. They went really classy. Yeah, it's issue 39, but I have to blink my eyes a couple of times to see it. It's like a Gene ad. And I can't dance, and I can't sing. The only thing about me is the way I walk. So this is actually the first appearance of Freakazoid. What's his name? Nerd Computer Geek. Dexter Douglas? Anyway, Freakazoid is in these pages. And look at that price, man. $195. Laughs aren't cheap. It's a Christmas cover. That just looks like terrorism to me. I was never one of those kids who was into anarchy, circling an uppercase A on my Trapper Keeper. I was afraid of anarchy. I thought if there was no law, kids like me would just get crushed like ants. I thought we needed some order. I thought those kids that were praying for anarchy didn't know what they wanted. Have you seen Post-Apocalyptia in movies? It's not good. It's not good, man. You want anarchy? It's The Walking Dead. That's anarchy. It's no bueno. Brooklyn Bridge. New Yorkers, man. If you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. There's that nurse again. Beautiful flag. Patriotic cover. Okay, that's that one cover again. X-Files. Animaniacs Go to France. Looks like a political cartoon. I don't know, some 70s. Rockin' on the Disco. So taking a little. This entire book, it's told like a Kurosawa story, like a Hagakure. Like all the people in the story, they see a different story. They have their own perspective on it. Got a little water damage on this, or Kool-Aid damage or something. I can tell the guys knew, like, jokes. What are the two things that sell? Jokes and dames. And these guys, Dot's judging them. All instincts, no intelligence. Dot's over there quietly judging them for their hormones. Sir Isaac Newton. There's a Fig Newton joke in here somewhere. The good feathers are back. I see two of them. I gotta find the other one. Oh, okay. There's Pesto. Angry behind the uppercase A. Can I get a focus on Pesto? No, because we got that green that no one can trust. Oh, okay. They want that worm. They're pigeons, you know. Beavis and Butthead. Do. That's a great cover. Another Wizard cover. Wizard magazine cover. This is Marvel Age. This is a comic magazine. Pretty cool. All this Beavis and Butthead art is by Rick Parker, who he's a very famous comic book letterer. Drew a pretty good Beavis and Butthead. It's the Pink Glove, issue 1. It looks like the Red Glove, but it's just my phone deceiving you. So wicked, you can see the dentist's eye. Yeah, it's a classic first issue. It's a very good comic. You know, a lot of people would frown upon the lowbrow 90s humor, but I loved it, man. So they couldn't get the licensing on AC/DC and Metallica, so you have Death Rock and Skull. Plain Dead. Booger World. Boogers. Yeah, their boss was a jerk. They have a different boss on the new show, the 2022 Beavis and Butthead. Actually, it's a wrestling cover. It's a wrestling issue. Ladies wrestling. Either that or it's the American Gladiators. American Amazones. Yeah. Track and field. Not as many wordplay or history. What else? Cultural visual gags. They're just, you know, just got one thing on their mind, you know. Well, that, or maybe if they had some M80s, they'd be into that. So those things blast pretty hard underwater. It's a lose-lose situation. Man, but it's just sheer evil. I like the cape. I like the railroad tracks. That's a good cover. That's a tricky perspective. And the lighting really sells it. Butthead. I'm worried because that's the conductor's cap, so I don't know what's going on. It's weird, man. I remember I went to summer school, and the math teacher, this dude, Mr. Tourville, the first day we met him, he played a tape in class, a VHS tape. And he was on the show Studs, dating show Studs, and what's more is he married the woman he met on there. That was his wife. So he felt obligated to show us all his episode of Studs. And it's just him on the show in some tight jeans being like, just a guy trying to make it happen. Yeah, good for him. He found love on Studs. Thanksgiving cover. Man, they hated this kid. So they're not calling this Marvel Absurd yet, but they will. Look at the French poodle. How cruel. We're making a snow woman, dumbass. Oh, man. Yeah. That's a good one. It tells the whole story. Wait, did I bring that? Oh, this is the first time we see the cover corner box comic strip. And we're just kind of looking at a rogues gallery. Daria, Earl, Bridget. I don't know. Is that a silent Y? I'm not sure. Okay. It's pretty cool. Nice perspective from up the tree. Yeah, this is just devastatingly real ladies they drew. So these are they're just making up names. Elliot, Charles, Felicia, and Uncle Chode. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get a better screen. Alright, clean the lens. Let's see if that helps at all. It does. So that's just kind of that blue that doesn't show up in print. Which surprisingly showed up. I gotta do it. I gotta improve the experience. There we go. I can just keep my index finger out of the frame. I don't know. They're making a movie. Yeah, that's all I can say about that one. They're making some cinema. Stuart's dad, a goth girl, Nibbles, and an old lady. Wow. Woodstock. I guess Woodstock 94 had just happened. Woodstock 95. I don't know what year that was. First one was Summer of Love was. I always forget it. It's either, I believe it's 67, but it may as well be 68 because I can't say for sure. So 95, 32, 30. No, they were just doing another Woodstock. It wasn't really an anniversary or anything. It's a sight gag. It makes me think of the Frazetta cover where Conan is straddling a giant python that vanishes into the perspective. He's got the apple on his head again. Yeah, that one's on him. I can't say I could look out for him on that one. So we're pretty far down the run. Oh, we are. When did that happen? I lost track. So, yeah, with 19, it becomes Marvel Absurd. Damn, Rick Parker wanted credit for this. Oh, he was proud of this one. How do they get away with that? Call it absurd. It's just trash. All right. Varsity. Excuse me. It's that weird time of the year between spring and summer. You don't know if you're hot or cold, shivering or sweating. It's brutal. Candy apple looks damn good. Passing the popcorn. So they're just blarging on, what do we say this kid's name was? Stuart? Oh yeah, and his mom. His mom from the Midwest. You know what? Kingpin had just come out. So America had a crash course in the Amish. Yes, in order to get to Intercourse. Intercourse, Pennsylvania. Nice. Issue 24. Christmas cover. That was pretty messed up. They called her Diarrhea. Daria. It's a very good song by the band Cake. I always think of Cake when I see that character. And Daria's show is pretty cool. I liked her friend Jane. Thought she was cool. Art house girl with a brunette bob. Iron Maiden cover. And look, man, he got poked every which way. That one hurt. Yeah, Rick Parker, he was robbed. Stretching table. Just getting medieval on their asses. Pair of pliers and a blowtorch. This is my favorite cover. It's an Easter cover. Always makes me think of autumn though. It's the way that sun's setting. Looks like a fall sky. Indian summer. Late September. But it's a Easter cover because he's eating rabbit feces. And he's really going to town on it too. Poor kid. It's the last issue. Skydiving. MTV, man. So these are the trades. Got wraparound covers on these. Beavis and Butthead. Holidazed and Confused. It's a Wizard magazine. Oddly enough, this isn't the one that comes with the comic book, the mini comic, Ashcan, whatever. What do we got left here? I don't know if I completed this one. These are really nicely painted covers, though. Biker Mice from Mars. Vinny, Moto, and Throttle. Think of them hogs. Yeah. What would you guess is harder to find complete when you get these figures? That they're missing the motorcycle or they're missing their helmets. You can't get the helmets. And it's cool because they have retractable antennae that go over their heads, and they look really cool. I mean, they need the helmets. It's like seeing the Predator without his helm. He just looks, well, he's just all maniples and fangs. But yeah, these guys look really cool with their biker hard hats on. They look cool. They look cool anyway, but there's something special with them. They look so alien. I know. I realize they're from Mars. They're Martians. That's cool, man. Here's issue 3. Another Skeleton Warriors over here for some reason. I gotta put that back. King Arthur and the Knights of Justice was a good show. This was a good show that came on Sunday mornings. Of course, connecting covers, so I can't really do them justice. But, yeah, varsity team of football players in their bus on the way to the big game get summons from Merlin, by Merlin, sends them back to fill in for the Knights of the Round Table, and they are the Knights of Justice. Got Dino Riders, issue 1. Kelly Jones dug seeing this. He doesn't see this book too often. It's a Ron Perlin cover of Moon Knight and Bloodshot Artistry. Pterodactyl. That's just rough. If that pterodactyl lets one rip, that kid in that harness just has nowhere to go. So I was, being fancy. I had Kelly Jones sign this one. Issue 2. It's issue 3. It's a hard to get issue. And guess who did this cover? John Romita. R.I.P. Senior. Classic pterodactyl. I love it, man. To this day, when you see little kids, I see kids sometimes, my coworkers, when they're at the dispatch, they'll bring their youngins, let them play on the floor where everyone's trying to get their jobs done. But little kids to this day, they know it's the classic matchup, and they know that those horns go on that soft underbelly. That's the death blow. So got Mighty Mouse. These are nice covers. Dark Knight Returns, issue 1. I got the Marvel and the Dark Horse ones in here. If this, yeah, what's that? Hamburger Helper, little glove. They just made him evil and Gambino. After John Byrne. Submariner. Very famous George Perez. Let's just take a moment here, because they actually did painstakingly inhabit this cover with there's Felix the cat. There's Casper the friendly ghost. A Care Bear. A character from Gummy Bears. And many, many more. Cool. That's a nice cover. Kaiju cover. I guess that's the Fateful Finale. Yeah. I love this one right here. I love the attention to McFarlane's line work to get those subtle lines in there. They're all scratchy lines that couple up to make that unique McFarlane texture. And it's just ripping on all those electronic digital comics they were coming up with. His Enemy. Get out of town, Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse is a mighty louse. He's got his little briefcase. This says Pluto on it. Leave now. Beat it, she said. Moustermind is okay. So that's Moustermind. And now he's on a Stag Letterman show. And yeah, these are the Dynamite Mighty Mouse. It's actually a Neil Adams cover. As is this a Neil. Neil did some nice Mighty Mouse covers before we lost them. That's a good one right there. 4. It's more of a realistic cover. And 5. Anyway, I got some, got a little AOK to share, and we'll wrap this up. Oh yeah, just real quick. I got some Panther books in I wanted to show. Where did she go? Okay, so this is from the new run. This is actually what ashcans look like. They retain the same dimensions, they're just fewer pages. So they look good. And these are marked. I just say it, Texeria. I know it's not right. That's the way I decided as a 12-year-old boy that he's the Texeria. Texeria. I like the textures. I think he really did a nice exotic dancer that turns into a panther. I believe in my bones that it's a beautiful exotic dancer that turns into a panther. It's just plausible. Look at the artistry on this. You talk about a well-balanced page. All I'm saying is they should have stacked the Dynamite logo on top. You got the bat, you got the Dracula, you got Panther, you got his cape, you have the soft surrounding color, you got the logo. Come on, guys, we missed an opportunity. That Dynamite 5 belongs right there. Shoot. No respect. Because this is the Moneyman. The guys who wanted to see this beautiful effect, they clashed heads with the editorial department that wanted that logo right there. But it's, oh well. Ruined the whole video.